Hello and welcome back to Hakim's video journal. Today is Monday. So today, I'm just being a little bit of a weird goof. This is a shirt I thrifted. Oh shit! I almost spilled Dr. Pepper cream soda zero everywhere. Let me put that somewhere else. This is my shirt. I got from a flea market. But Monday I went to work at 2:30, so I had some time in the day before that. I woke up. It's actually been oh sorry, I'm taking my socks off, so I'm continuing to be weird. Uh and now I'm itching my foot. Jesus. Uh Great video product. But it's actually been a problem getting up in the mornings a little bit. I've just been very sleepy and wanting to sleep in, and there are no windows in this room, so it's pretty easy to stay. Let me not mess with the camera. It's pretty easy to, stay in bed when there's no sunlight, like forcing my body up. So that was a deep breath. Jeez, I think I got a bug bite on my ankle because it really itches like a lot. Um, yeah, so I had a lot of time in the morning, is my point. I played a little bit of Terraria, which I've been playing with less, I don't want to say less than a friend. Like jujitsu acquaintance. We haven't really hung out or played many games together. But we started playing some Terraria. So I played a little bit of that in the morning just by myself, and then I went to work and like got some food and journaled, and then realized I still had 2.5 hours till I work because I work at 2:30 on Mondays. So I then went home, took a nap, and came back to work later. It was only 4 hours. I actually thinking of what I did before work. I like I liked my outfit. The camera's like slightly out of focus, I think. I don't really want to mess with it though. I'll try to stay closer, I guess. Um, but I liked my outfit on Monday. I think I've been kind of exper. I've been more. Yeah, I think I've been experimenting more with my outfits and finding something feels off. Maybe I'm over caffeinated. I just feel like my heart is beating weirdly, like I'm slightly out of breath. Well, maybe it's also this tight headband. Um, I did go to the gym today. So I guess my heart rate still is kind of coming down from that. And I got 15,000 steps in. Who's texting me? Um, my dumbass friend. So I played Terraria and I liked my outfit. I've been experimenting with fashion more and finding what fits me, and I think I've been making strides in that realm. Getting compliments is also very validating, which is something I've got about I guess what I'm wearing more recently. Uh which always feel, especially like experimenting with clothes, it feels good to have like that positive reinforcement. So I think that's really valuable. But then I went to work. I guess uh to backtrack, I think wearing different things to work is something I have like a hesitation about. Um, there's no like really valid reason why. It's kind of just the idea of like having a preconceived notion of the type of stuff I do wear, and then like certain types of clothes not being like pragmatic to wear to work, or just like not something people usually wear to work. So there's kind of just that kind of stuff, but I don't think I should let that stop me. But working only 4 hours kind of and not closing makes the amount the variables of clothes I think that I'm willing to wear to work a little bit wider than they may otherwise be. Not that that is necessarily perfect logic, but maybe it's that I have the window of me up. Maybe that's part of what's like throwing me off, cuz I just feel weird right now. But maybe I'm just not like relaxed enough. Um so I'll close out of some stuff and relax. Not that I'm like stressed out or anything. I just feel, well, maybe it's just that I'm tired. I'm not really too tired though. After work I had jujitsu. A lot of students were back. Specifically one guy that has been gone but has still been training jujitsu, and he was pretty good before he left. So I've been wanting to roll with him now that he's come back. So yeah, I got this bar against him. Uh, and some other people that came back. It was actually a pretty good day of training. Um, I don't particularly like drilling that much, but uh, the live training was good. And then yeah, I got food at my work after. So yeah, let's see what we journaled on Monday. I think it is almost nothing. Dude. Yeah, it was just like I'm at work 2 hours before my shift. Okay, bye. Was kind of the gist of what I journaled. So last episode, I kind of had a quick posit of something I'm interested in right now or something I just want to talk about. So um, I would like to find another one because I do want this, I guess, project to be more than just like a recap of my day every day, but more a time capsule of my essence. Uh, hmm. Uh, it's kind of hard to think of a good one on the spot. I'm saving my really good one for next episode. But I guess I can talk a little bit about like culture and like where I think. Oh no, I've actually a good one, and it's about like being performative. Which is something I've seen a lot of, like the performative man like apocalypse of like matcha and like I don't know like reading and like saying reading sounds bad, but like having a book like on you, like in your back pocket, and like wired earbuds, and having a tote bag and that kind of like aesthetic. Um, and being performative, like I guess with the intention of like getting girls from having this aesthetic. Um, and then the comedy in thereof. But I've just been thinking about like I saw something recently about the same topic of just being performative and how like we socially perform. I like the analogy of a play, like both front of house, like in front of people, but we also like perform to ourselves, and that's something I've more done before think about is like performing to myself. Uh, kind of the it's kind of corny, but Atomic Habits, or I guess uh, in a less corny way, because I think Atomic Habits has this manosphere air surrounding it. Let's go with his name's Josh Waitzkin. Uh, the art of in the book The Art of Learning. Uh, it kind of talks about like identity and how your identity of wanting to improve or be good at this thing uh, can lead you like into a positive, I guess, or negative feedback loop with it. Like I was actually just talking about this with my friends, but I am a sober person. That's like part of my identity. I just am that thing. So when we go out, I'm not like fighting the urge to drink because it's just not something I do. But when I was talking to my friends that are maybe trying to drink less or like don't want to drink, but like they feel a social pressure to, or they just feel like an internal pressure to, um, like they just like want to do it to have fun, then they're like a person who does drink that is trying not to, and that's like their identity, which is a lot easier to. They have that battle to. Obviously, there's like physiological elements of like being addicted to something, but even without that being a factor, there's like a different element that it not being part of your identity that you don't do or do not do something changes your relationship with it drastically. Uh, but like being sober in a way is something I perform to myself with my actions and I guess intentions, and not just with sobriety, but like everything about me. Like masculinity is something I also perform to myself, and it's the I guess the I've like in the past I've resonated with the description of gender of being like it's like how you see yourself, and then like how the world sees men, and like how those line up together, and like I guess that interplay is your gender. Um, I guess what's the bigger point I'm trying to get to here is that I'm just gonna kind of quote the video I watched and find my ideas therein. I really like saying therein right now. Therein lies the premise of the cusp of the dodecahedron. Um, so I think the thing people don't like about like men being performative is that it feels manipulative to like the idea is like as a man I'm being like, oh, what do women like? Oh, like matcha and tote bags or whatever the stereotype is, and then I attach those things to me to attract women, I guess. Uh, and it is performative, not in the way that I am performing my true self, but I am performing something that is not true to me, which is like the insidious part of it, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's the difference between performing and performing like the I guess the whole point is there's difference a difference between it's like your intentions. There's a difference between being like a performative man and being a man that like likes matcha and listening to Claro. Like those things are different even though they look the same because of their intentions. And I think intentionality is actually real like a very important thing. Uh I'm definitely more on the side of intentions matter than actions. Like if there were two extremes, like only your intentions matter, only the end product matters. I think I lean further onto the side of your intentions matter. Would you another thing that'd be interesting to get more into? Um, but yeah, I think I could go further on that, but I have another episode to record, which is kind of like a problem. I want to be able to go into more detail, especially right now. I guess maybe the difference. Let me get a drink. Is that after kind of chatting with my coworker about my video journal, I feel like kind of amped up to like get and like record and like talk a bunch. So I could talk more, but like I want to just talk more in the last episode I'm doing, which is the next one, because I'm recording three in the same day. So yeah, I think recording one a day allows me to talk a lot longer, and I think I was kind of cut short. I'm cutting myself short on my thoughts about being performative and gender and masculinity in general, but not like it's something I can't revisit. So for now, goodbye. See ya.